It's a rematch of the 2021 Grand Final on Friday night as the Panthers take on Souths. I'm Darcie McDonald, and with me is a man who has played for both of these teams in Josh Mansour. And while it may be a case of divided loyalties for you, Josh, there is no denying the goal that Penrith have here. Win or they will miss out on a top 2 berth for the finals.
Is that crazy to say?
I know.
Again, I can't see Panthers losing 2 in a row here. I thought they were pretty underwhelming last week, and I'm sure they've held themselves to account to that loss against Canberra. But they get some notable mentions this week. They get Mitch Kenny back at starting 9. I think he's been their glue for their forwards all season, and particularly in that middle third. So again, they come up against Souths, who've been decimated with injuries all year. They lose Cameron Murray for this big game as well. So look for Panthers for a bounce back hopefully.
All right. As you mentioned, Souths have had a year largely to forget, and now they lose Cameron Murray for the season. What will interim coach Ben Hornby be looking for from the rest of the team for this one?
I think it's pride. I think for the full 80 minutes, he just wants them to work hard. I think the whole gameplay for this week, it has to be purely around work ethic. No talent required areas, people working from marker, kick chase, particularly in defence as well. Hopefully they don't get frustrated with themselves this week, and they could unsettle the Panthers. If there's a time to face them, it's this week. I should mention as well, Paul Alamotti is back in the back line for the Panthers, and I think there's a bit of a positional change as well for the Rabbitohs as well. So you've got Havili on the bench. You might have to slot in that lock to compensate for Cameron Murray's absence, or maybe Tallis Duncan. Bit of a merry-go-round, but again, up to Ben Hornby.
Well, since that grand final loss in 2021, the Rabbitohs have only beaten Penrith once in 6 attempts. Any reason not to tip the defending premiers here?
Well, I think the stats show that. I think Penrith have held Souths' measure for the last few seasons now, and I think with all the disruptions around South Sydney's camp at the moment, you have to tip Penrith, and of course the bounce back effect is in full play here, so I'll go Penrith.
All right, thanks Josh. If you want to see this match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 8 p.m.